has its own magic.
This video got 55,000 views and a lot of comments. I read through all of the comments and here I am to answer the main comments that I chose, which are pretty much similar. So if you ask the question, keep watching to get your answer. One of the questions that I got asked a lot is about the stabilization of the video. Many ask, did you use a gimbal? Did you use a gimbal? What gimbal did I use? But most of it, the video was shot handheld with the camera. I did use a gimbal for, I think, one part of a temple run that I did, but I didn't use it much because it was a clunky and I didn't want really to set it up always. But for those who want to know, I used not this one, my old one, which was the RS3 Mini, which is like almost a travel gimbal. That one I sold it for this one, which is a bit bigger one, and it works better for the things that I do. But yeah, most of it I use the in-camera stabilization and then a lot of post stabilization, which in some clips you see the stabilization artifacts when you stabilize with DaVinci Resolve. So yeah, that's how I got my footage pretty much stable. Not always, but a lot of the footage got stable. And yeah, as you can see, you don't need really a gimbal to get good footage, stable footage. You just need to know how to record it, which means being still, keeping your camera on your body and moving your whole body, not just your hands. That way it will get a lot more shaky. The next question that a lot of you asked is, what gear did I use? So here's the breakdown. The main camera was a Sony ZV-E10. Then I only shot on the Tamron 17 to 70 millimeters, which was the whole lens for the whole trip for photography and videography. Best lens ever at the start. Then I used an ND filter, which is from K&F Concept. It's a variable ND filter, K&F Concept Nano X variable ND for a 67 millimeters lens, which has a ND from ND3 to 1000. This was my first variable ND filter that I bought, and after 3 years I still have it and it still works. So it's a recommendation getting for K&F Concept. The quality is good enough for what you pay. Perfect bang for the buck. So for microphone, which a lot of you also asked, nothing complicated and expensive. It's just a normal Rode video micro, sorry. And it has this wind guard on top of it. Then I also have a Sirui, it's the one that I'm using right now. The Sirui Traveler 5CX works well, perfect. It's lightweight because it's carbon fiber. If it's windy, I would recommend putting maybe a weight on the side because it also has a hook on the side, like your backpack, and then you're fine with this tripod. So no problem. Also another part important, SD cards, but nothing special. I just used a Kingston, this Kingston 120 gigs V6 V30, so not even the fastest one, because for what I shot, the quality of the footage, you don't need a faster SD card. So yeah, that's the gear that I used. Sony ZV-10, Tamron 17 to 70 millimeters, the Rode Video Micro, a Sirui tripod, and the RS3 Mini gimbal. Nothing complicated, it turned out alright. Lately I've been seeing the more gear you have, the more overcomplicated it gets and you overthink everything instead of just shooting the things. And if it's not a commercial shoot, you don't need any more gear. So now to the picture profile that I used. I got the question, did I use S-Log3? Did I shoot in any picture profile? Did I use HLG3? For the Sony ZV-E10, the first version, I didn't use S-Log3 because it's a 8-bit sensor and S-Log3 isn't really made for 8-bit footage. from what I've read and what I remember. Because S-Log3 is really made for 10-bit footage and to be able to color grade it. Because 8-bit footage isn't that forgiving when you overexpose, or when you color grade or color correct a bit too much, then you'll see bending, which is something that I saw also when I was color grading. And because of that, when I had my Sony ZV-10, I used to shoot in HLG3, which is like S-Log3 but made for 8-bit footage, if I remember correctly. For settings when shooting, I made sure to look that I overexposed a bit, but not too much, because with HLG3 you can't really overexpose too much until something clips. So I kept it like plus 0.3, 0.5 in the metering mode, and the footage turned out great. I shot in 4K 30 FPS. The reason for the 30 FPS is because before I shot it in the timeline was in 24 frames, so I could slow it down a bit. But now, after working a while, I think I'm just gonna switch to timeline 30 FPS and shooting 30 FPS, which is at the end better. And if I want to shoot slow motion, then I'll just switch to 60 FPS. For the settings like shutter speed, ISO or white balance, and I set that manually. The shutter speed, I used the 1/80 rule. So I was shooting in 30 FPS, so I needed to have a shutter speed of 1/60. And for the ISO, I tried to keep it as low as possible to remove noise. And the white balance, I set it how the setting was. So if it was cloudy, I set it cloudy. If it was sunny, I set it to sunny. And in some special occasions, I set it manually. But I didn't set it to audio white balance, which you never should if you're shooting video, because if you color grade afterwards, it's gonna be a nightmare. So yeah, those were the color profile and the settings that I used. I also got the question if it's alright to bring drones to Japan. You can bring drones to Japan, it's not a problem. You just need to go through the registration of the drone, which is an online portal, if I remember correctly. And then you need to abide to the rules, which is everything listed on the website. I'll just put a link to the website down below. And I would recommend you looking at it yourself and informing yourself how to do it. But drones are legal. You just need to do the right process to fly them. Then I also got some other questions that I wasn't able to put in like a group. So I'm just gonna answer them, some of them separately. Like one asked me where this location was. The first one with the planes landing is in the Roppongi Hills. You can go up there and there is a observatory. And this one is in the Tokyo Skytree, which is nice to see the whole Tokyo skyline. 3 years later, after I edited this video and recorded it, what are the things that I would change? One thing for sure is shoot S-Log3. The second thing is have a main story or a main message that I want to tell with the video, because this video was more I record what I see and then I'll just put it like in an edit and that's it. So that's one thing that also when I finished editing really I didn't like about it, is that there isn't really a story. It's the start, like I always wanted to go to Japan and I finally did. But there was still something missing. So for next time, I want to create a plan of what I'm gonna shoot, what is the story, what is the main story that I want to tell. Is it me traveling? Is it like something else? Is it like telling a message? I want to have a specific point to it. Then the second thing that I would change is make it simpler when color grading, because here I color graded for HDR, because if you want to see a tutorial how to do it, I can make it. I'll make it, just leave a comment down below and then I'll probably see it, and in the next days something will come up. And the next thing is just shoot more precise. What I'm saying is not shooting everything that I see, but specific points that make sense for the story. Which is if we come back, it's again the thing that I lack is planning. I need better planning. That's the thing that I need to improve on from this video and from my remember. So yeah, I hope this helped you. I hope I answered them at least a bit. And if you want to see more of these Q&As, if you have any other questions, write them below and maybe we'll do a series about this. But if so, if you're still watching, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps a bit. And see you next time. Bye bye.